Hey, good morning, friends. Mark Holmes here with my buddy Cowboy Jobu and Michael hanging out, getting ready to do our day job. As always, thank you guys for watching, commenting, and subscribing to the Jobu Sports Reports. And the Dallas Cowboys are on the field for their last week of OTAs today, tomorrow, and Wednesday. After that, it's minicamp in the middle of the month, and nothing then until training camp starts. And boy, I gotta tell you, I'm excited. The thing that I feel really good about with this team is we have gotten guys that I believe will be playmakers. I mean, Ryan Switzer, he's still rookie, but when you look at what he's done in kickoff returns and punt returns, that guy's a playmaker. I mean, 6 freaking TDs on punt returns as a rookie. And I think that he may add a whole nother element, with Cole Beasley and the rest of the guys in there, that is something that's going to be hard to stop. Imagine 4 wideouts, with Dez and Terrence Williams, Cole Beasley, and Ryan Switzer out there. And then, of course, you've got Ezekiel Elliott, who they're going to be working in the passing game even more with the best offensive line in football. Who do you try and stop? One of those guys is going to be open. And even on the flip side, I feel like Xavier Woods, he's a rookie, I know, but that's another guy that is a playmaker, and that's something that we have been missing for a while on this team. Guys who have game-changing plays. You get a big interception and take it to the house. All of a sudden, you've got a 14-point swing. Or you stop momentum by getting an interception and giving your offense the ball in great field position. Xavier Woods is that kind of guy. And I got to tell you, I'm excited as can be. I'm looking forward to the season because, of course, it's hard to repeat as division champions. But I look at it a little bit differently because I look at how this team is built. 2014, we won the division. 2015, even without Tony Romo, through 3 quarters of the season, we still had a chance to make the playoffs without a quarterback. We had the nucleus there. We just didn't have the leader or the guy that could carry us over the hump, being the quarterback. I mean, Matt Castle and Brandon Wheaton clearly weren't going to do it. And of course, last year, we know the team that we had. But as I was saying, the NFC East has not had a repeat champion since the 2003-2004 season. But fundamentally, on paper at least, and you can throw all that out the window when the season actually starts, but when you look at this team is in better position than anybody else in the division. I mean, look at it. You had Dak Prescott, Rookie of the Year quarterback. You can arguably say he's the best quarterback in our division. Yeah, Kirk Cousins has some great numbers, but he's got a lot more interceptions. Eli Manning, he is a shell of himself, and I know you Eagle fans will say that Carson Wentz is the better quarterback, but, let's get real. Let's go by the numbers and what they both did. You look at the offensive line. Clearly, even though you Eagles fans think that your offensive line is better than Dallas, okay, if you guys had such a great offensive line, then how come your quarterback didn't do better than he did last year? So you got the Cowboys with arguably the best quarterback, definitely the best offensive line. Receiving core, well, all of them, with the exception of the Eagles, I would say, are pretty much, the Giants have some playmakers. You got the Redskins with a couple of guys. And the Eagles, well, you're kind of in the basement. So you can kind of say that's a wash. We'll just say that's a wash. Running back, clearly, best running back in the division, without a doubt. Best running back in football. Now we go to the defense. We know the Giants played really well in defense last year. But with some of these upgrades, I will dare say that our secondary is probably second in the division. Giants being number one. Giants pass rush right now is definitely number one. Eagles pass rush is really good, but we don't really know just yet what the Dallas Cowboys defense is. Linebacking core, I think we're going to end up having the best linebacking core in the division. So when you start putting those together statistically, and I know you haters out there are going to say I'm just full of crap and I'm a homer, but if you look at group by group by group, the Cowboys have more advantages than anybody else on paper. Now, anything can happen. You can have a player go down here. You can have the ball bounce the wrong way. But right now, on paper, the Dallas Cowboys are in the best position to repeat than anybody in a while. But we'll see. The thing that I love is everybody, and I mean everybody, is out there working out. Even the guys that had off-season surgery, Tyrone Crawford and DeMarcus Lawrence, and those two guys are reading the writing on the wall and realize they've got to have a great season in order to be back on this team. And the true sign that your team is doing something right is when veteran players want to come there. See, New England, they've been great for so long. Players know that's the best opportunity for me to get a ring. I've already made my cash. Let me try and go to New England and finish off my career and get that ring. Well, we have guys like Richard Sherman who are asking for trades and hoping that he's going to the Dallas Cowboys. He's realizing this may be the best opportunity for me to, one, get revenge, two, to get a ring. So hats off to the Dallas Cowboys that now have $17 million in cap room, have signed free agents, and have guys competing, and are one of the youngest teams in the NFL. So as always, any news on the Dallas Cowboys, and it can break at any moment, I will be bringing it to you guys. And of course tonight, 9 o'clock live streaming. This should hopefully be the last time that I have poor quality going out, because tomorrow Verizon comes out to redo the whole system. So as always, friends, I'm Mark Holmes. This is Cowboy Joe Boo, and Michael Holmes over there passed out. Have a great day.